Just your friendly reminder that people who are overweight on the BMI scale actually live longer than those who are normal weight. It's never been about health, it's only been about fat phobia. This is your friendly reminder that people who are overweight on the BMI scale actually live longer than those who are normal weight. It's never been about health.
Okay, let's see what we got here. I'd love to see what these sources say. I'm just curious, right? Let's see. Study. Overweight people live longer. There's more evidence that people who are overweight tend to live longer than people who are underweight, normal weight, or obese. Oh. They're just lying. So let's talk about how BMI is like BMI is shitty. It's a universal standard of health for people based on their weight versus their height, and their sex is part of that as well, or gender. I don't know which one they use. Either way, so it's dated. The problem here is that this woman claims that the people that are overweight on the BMI scale live longer than who are normal weight. That does show us that like the BMI scale is bad. That's true. I just feel like we aren't. The problem I have with that, it's like such a short shot video.
This is your friendly reminder that people,
because it's not really contextual. You know, it's hard to derive all the context from it instantly, right? So, for instance, if I sat here, this is how I would say. I'd say, hey guys, did you know that on the BMI scale, what BMI considers normal weight is actually less healthy than what BMI considers overweight, because BMI is a flawed system. Then you would understand, I think, better than her display. Either way, even if you disagree with that, in the own article that supports this narrative, people who are considered obese on BMI live less than people who are overweight. So
about fat phobia.
This girl would still fall under the less healthy category. People who are overweight but not obese actually live longer than people whose weight was considered normal based on BMI. The research is not the first to suggest that those who carry a little but not too much extra weight tend to survive longer than people who don't. CDC researchers found the same thing in a widely reported study published in 2005 in last month's overgroup. Okay, so let's see. You're considered healthier in the overweight category. The healthiest category is 150 to 179 pounds. I guess this depends on like a bunch. This is based on a 5'5" adult, probably a male. I don't really know. So yeah, I mean, who the fuck's 5'5"? So short people, chubby people are the healthiest, I guess. But it still says that obese, which I mean, I'm far above 180 to 210, and yeah, she certainly is as well. They still fall far outside of these ranges. And the reason I don't like these is because I feel like listen, BMI is a bad standard. I think we're at a point where it's an objectively bad standard because it doesn't actually encompass health. I think that health encompasses health, and I do think that overweight people, especially women, get more shit just for existing. However, when you go, hey, the BMI scale, she's trying to say that she falls within the overweight category, but she's not in the overweight category. And a lot of times, very overweight people will kind of use these to say, like, oh, I'm not unhealthy. Now, listen, we can tell that. You can tell I'm unhealthy, and you can tell she's unhealthy. And I think that that's okay. I don't think people should harass her just for being unhealthy, especially since she's really trying to lose weight. And if you look through her videos, she has lost a lot of weight. But I think that using out of context statistics to reinforce this narrative that you're not unhealthy, I think is bad. It's not like a positive thing for anybody. I would say it's generally dangerous, you know, especially if people look up to you, because then they'll be like, oh, it's okay that I'm like really fat. And let me tell you something. It's okay to be overweight, but you should still consider losing weight.